He's been in the spotlight since a young teen, so it's no wonder that Justin Bieber is rebelling against his squeaky clean image. From his increased partying ways following his split from Selena Gomez to his reported stops on tour, is Justin Bieber heading for a meltdown? Well, somebody who knows a thing or two about the ins and outs of Bieber's life is our music editor, Alicia. Now, Alicia, talk us through, what's Bieber been up to in the past couple of weeks?
What hasn't he been up to, I think, is more the question.
He's been busy, hasn't he?
He's been very busy. He's currently on his Believe tour, which he's been touring up and down the UK. It seemed to be going okay until Monday, when he arrived on stage 2 hours late. Obviously, his young fans were in floods of tears, parents were furious, wasn't good.
And he's also been out partying as well.
He's been partying very hard.
He's enjoying the fact that he's allowed to drink.
Shirtless, might I add, as well. He's been out in 4 a.m. with no top on.
Why is that? Why was he shirtless? Do we know?
It's anyone's guess. Maybe he's been to the gym and he's showing off the results. I don't know.
So he's been out partying, he was late for his concert, and then there was this big drama about him collapsing on stage.
Yes, he complained of breathing difficulties on Thursday night, his last show at the O2, and he was rushed off stage for 15 minutes and was treated by a doctor. Came back on stage, his manager brought Jaden Smith, his little friend, on stage and said, yep, Justin's being treated by a doctor, he's having problems breathing, but he'll be out soon. He did come back on stage, the trooper that he is.
I know, that is quite impressive.
It's very impressive, but he was still weak apparently, and finished the show, but he was rushed to hospital soon after.
Okay, so did he sort of did maybe a toned down version of the show? Yeah,
he wasn't dancing as much, he was kind of just singing the songs, doing the best that he could, but I think it's kind of come at the end of a crazy week for Biebs.
Is there any sign that he maybe did this for attention, the whole breathing thing?
There is rumours that, it might have been staged. I mean, you don't want to say that someone's faking that they're having breathing difficulties, it's quite serious, but there have been talks that it might have been staged.
Because there is a little bit of an air of feeling like, look, I may have been 2 hours late, but even if I have breathing difficulties, I will go back on stage and prove the world otherwise.
Yeah, and some believe that it might have been a sympathy vote. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows what goes on backstage, but it's just kind of
being busy. So do you think all this sort of rebellious behaviour, this partying late, being seen out with girls, being seen without his shirt, do you think that is him rebelling, him trying to get rid of this squeaky clean image he's had?
I think he's definitely rebelling, but when you think about it, he was barely a teenager when he started out, so he's 19 now, just turned 19, and he's in a different country, he's away from family, he's away from his mum, his dad. He can actually drink in this country as well, so I think it's a kind of mix of all those things, and he's like, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to party hard.
And do you think his split from Selena's got anything to do with it?
It probably
Footloose and fancy free now.
Fancy free. He's single. He's he's young. He's single. He's good looking. He's got all these girls throwing themselves at him. I think it definitely plays a part in how he's acting.
Well, Alicia, thank you so much for chatting, and of course we'll be reporting on Bieber's behaviour over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, fine.
Next couple of weeks.